Unhinged Rosie ruthlessly attacks Sara Sanders and loses hard after finally getting what she deserves, by Frank Lee for Right Wing News. That was funny. They changed their site, actually. Unhinged liberal former actress Rosie O'Donnell must be having a rough time finding work. She appears to spend most of her days lashing out at people on Twitter and seems to be in a very dark and depressing stage of her life. People can spend a few moments reading her Twitter posts and conclude that she comes off as very angry and miserable. She's constantly on the prowl to attack people she doesn't agree with, and her entire timeline is mostly filled with toxic and hateful speech towards people she doesn't seem to like. Instead of sharing fun posts and having a pleasant experience on social media, her page is just a miserable vat of hate, and it's the type of swamp that could be drained from social media. With all due respect, it's certainly her right to voice her opinion about the people she dislikes, but at some point her hateful rhetoric and vile speech becomes very tiring, and almost to a level that some could say is verbally abusive and a form of assault. I would disagree with that. I would say she's allowed to put up whatever she wants to put up, but people don't have to go to her Twitter account. That's all. That's all. Just, stop following, and then she'll get the message. Basically, that's it. Because once you ban one thing, you can't ban the other. I mean, no. This banning thing has got to stop. Anyway, let's get to the point here. Rosie O'Donnell's latest attack steals a page out of Jim Carrey's book. Carrey, the former comedian and actor, spends some of his spare time painting, and recently painted the Trump brothers. O'Donnell took it upon herself to draw a picture of Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and it's every bit of repulsive as we've expected. The entire ordeal went down on Twitter, of course. The responses were fairly golden, as if Midas himself came out of the fairy tale that Rosie lives in and personally touched them. There's a, look what, now this, actually, I mean, in order to sit there and do this whole artwork, I mean, she must have a lot of time on her hands. She could use that, in bettering the country. Instead, she sits there and paints. Unbelievable. It is going to be a very long next 7 years for you, Matthew Allen tweeted. I don't get what that means. And Donald Hughes posted this about her. I don't know. You're in need of help. I would say so. She could be doing so many good things for people, Go to a children's place and, a hospital and help the kids draw something nice and pleasant and put that up on your Twitter feed. That's what I would suggest instead of all of this garbage. Master, I love seeing and reading your absolute misery. Just an awesome experience. Then you see this. I mean, I don't know what to make of it. Rosie, what's your obsession with Sara? Do you have a crush on her? Do you currently have a partner? Or are you trying to hook up with Sara Sanders? If not, you certainly seem stuck on her. You're an old has-been who has been reduced to the mentality of a 10-year-old. It's a shame that you are not intelligent enough to see how stupid you make yourself look. Well, an angry man here. Well, Jim Carrey does ugly art better than you. Lady, you really have gone off the deep end here. Please seek help for this obsession you have with her. to fix the broken bits inside you that causes you to spread negative thoughts and feelings, looking to find the Rosie that made us all laugh and love her. I would go along with that. It was a constructive comment. Yeah. Hate-filled Rosie O'Donnell went on Twitter attacking 10-year-old Barron Trump and calling him names there. And not only did she make up a lie, she's acting like a child. What a terrible woman. Yeah. And this is the reason why Democrat women are so damn angry all the time. It's no wonder. What would the backlash be if a celebrity talked poorly about Rosie O'Donnell? Would people be angry if another celebrity painted a very fat and crazy looking picture of the miserable and out of shape Rosie O'Donnell? If someone said the same things and did the same things to Rosie, then would anyone care? Is Rosie so unhinged that even her liberal friends wouldn't come to her defense? Why is she constantly being aggressive and negative in nature? Would Jim Carrey come to her defense, or does he think she's off the rocker, that any association with her is just bad news and negative company? What if a conservative celebrity or has-been posted something on Twitter about Obama or his staff members? Would there be a backlash from his supporters, or would there be a backlash telling the person going on the aggression that they are in the wrong and they shouldn't be acting that irresponsible? You know, I mean, really, it's just, it's just a shame. Because, yeah, I agree with this comment, that made us laugh and like her, you know what I'm saying, back then. And now it just seems like she's just totally so miserable. I think she should put her time into better use. And there are so many things that could be done for the betterment of society instead of sitting there and drawing dumb pictures about Sarah Sanders, you know? I mean, really? Do something constructive with your time, Rosie. Go back to what you used to be instead of what you are today. That's what I would say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.